I'm going to show you how simple maths can be used to prove climate change. Now, when I say simple maths, I mean really simple maths, just adding fractions. Now, the idea of this presentation is based on a little article of one of my colleagues, Peter Donovan, and I thought it was great, so I wanted to share it with you through a video. Simple maths proves climate change. All right, so here's a question for you before we get started. How many hottest years on record would we expect over, say, a 50-year time period? 5, 1, 10? Well, just think about that for a little while. In Peter's article, he starts with the year 1871, which is roughly when records started in some sense. Now, what's the chance of a year being the hottest on record? Well, 1871 would be the first year, so it would definitely be the hottest year on record. So the probability would be 1 for 1871 being the hottest year on record. Then the second year, 1872, would have probability of 1/2. 1873 is the third year, so it would have probability of 1/3. Now here we're making the important assumption that the climate is stable, and so the probabilities are easily worked out. All right, so let's have a look at the period 1871 to 1950. Using the basic formula for the expectation, the expected number of hottest years on record would be, in this case, the sum of the probabilities. Okay, so we sum up all these probabilities here, and you get about 5. Now, if you go back and actually look through the records, you'll actually see that all the records that exist have around 5 hottest years on record for that period. So our mathematics agrees with the observations or the records. Now let's fast forward 1995 to 2014. If we do the maths again, run the formula, the expected number of hottest years on record for this time period would be the sum of these probabilities again. Now you get a value there that's significantly less than 1. Okay, but there's a problem now. There have been several hottest years on record in recent times. So what does that mean? Well, what it means is that the maths doesn't line up with our observations or the records. So what we conclude then is that our assumption that the climate is stable, as in the period 1871 to 1950, just isn't the case. In other words, what we've just done is use simple maths to prove climate change. Now, this article is available in a journal called Parabola, and it's based on work from one of my colleagues, Peter Donovan. And I just thought it was a great thing to share via video. So what do you think? We've used simple maths to prove climate change. The next question is, what's causing the climate change? Don't know if I can use maths to prove that, but what do you think? Thanks for watching, everyone. See you later. Bye.